In a week full of betrayal, desperation, and forbidden secrets, Salem is about to explode with emotional chaos. A baby is born in secret, a son is arrested in front of the woman he loves, and a mysterious memory card threatens to expose someone's darkest deeds. Welcome back to the channel. If you thought last week's drama was intense, hold on tight, because the week of June 30th to July 4th on Days of Our Lives is ready to break your heart and blow your mind. Now, let's dive deep into the storm brewing over Salem and break down all the shocking spoilers you need to know. It begins like any other day in the Salem town square, until it doesn't. In a sudden, chaotic moment that stops time itself, Chanel Dupree DiMera is paralyzed as she watches the man she loves, Johnny DiMera, being forcefully restrained and handcuffed in public view. The sounds of Jada Hunter's firm voice echo over the shocked gasps of bystanders as she declares that Johnny is under arrest for attempted murder. Johnny doesn't resist. He doesn't plead his innocence. He turns toward Chanel with eyes full of remorse and says the words that hit her like a truck. "I'm being arrested for attempted murder." Chanel's face crumbles. Her world shatters. The love of her life is being dragged away, accused of something she never thought possible. But this arrest, shocking as it is only the tip of a much darker iceberg. Behind the scenes, E.J. DiMera, Johnny's father and one of Salem's most formidable power players, wastes no time. To the public, he's a grieving, supportive father. But to those who truly know him, E.J. is a master manipulator, and he's already calculating his next move. E.J. uses his influence to quickly secure Johnny's release on bail, arranging for him to stay at the DiMera mansion under close watch. But when Johnny confronts his father, his tone is cautious, even fearful. "You're not going to do something crazy, are you?" he asks. E.J. smirks, but doesn't answer directly, a silence that speaks volumes. What is he hiding? Is this father really working to protect his son, or is Johnny just another pawn in E.J.'s grander scheme? The moment that haunts viewers comes from Chanel. Through tears and shock, she murmurs something that hints at a much more sinister suspicion. "From where I stand, Johnny made a deal with the devil." It sounds metaphorical, but in Salem, that's never just a figure of speech. Is Johnny possessed again? Is evil back in town? Or is Chanel simply losing her grip on what's real? Whatever the truth is, it's twisted, and it's coming fast. While one crisis explodes in public, another unfolds in chilling silence behind closed doors. In a dimly lit bedroom somewhere in Salem, Sophia Choi writhes in pain, clutching her stomach as she goes into labor, completely alone. No hospital, no doctors, no support, just sweat, fear, and the unbearable burden of a decision she never thought she'd have to make. Moments later, she cradles her newborn, her face wet with tears, her body shaking. Her voice is a whisper, cracking with anguish. "Mommy can't let anyone see you, okay?" Her words pierce the heart. This is not just a scared mother, this is a woman drowning in shame, fear, or perhaps something even more tragic. Why does she believe this child must be hidden? Without warning or explanation, the next scene shows Javi Hernandez carrying a newborn to a fire station. There's no dialogue, just the heavy silence of a decision already made. He hands the baby over, and it doesn't take long for fate to intervene. The child ends up in the arms of Leo Stark, who has no idea that he's holding a baby born into secrecy and sorrow. This twist leaves fans with a storm of questions. Who is the father? Why did Sophia feel so trapped? Is she protecting the baby, or protecting herself? This isn't just a dramatic moment, it's a raw, emotional explosion. Sophia's storyline promises to be one of the most gut-wrenching arcs Salem has delivered in years. And we have a haunting feeling. This baby may be the key to unraveling several dark secrets no one is ready to face. Back at the DiMera mansion, the atmosphere is tense. E.J. DiMera walks the halls like a man with the world on his shoulders, but don't be fooled. E.J. is never just reacting, he's always plotting. To Johnny, he offers reassurances. "Don't worry, I'll handle it," he says with a steady voice. But viewers can see it in his eyes, he's not telling the whole truth. His calm demeanor hides something calculated, something cold. Is EJ planning to manipulate evidence? Silence a witness? Or worse, use Johnny's arrest to further his own hidden agenda? As we ponder EJ's next move, another player enters the board, Belle Black. In one quick, suspenseful moment, Belle opens a package left anonymously on her doorstep. Inside? A single memory card, innocent enough, until she inserts it into her laptop. The look on her face goes from curiosity, to shock, to horror. What did she just see? Was it a security camera video showing the real shooter? A secret confession? Or is this footage the missing link that ties Johnny, or someone else in the DiMera circle, directly to the crime? Belle may be torn, but she's a lawyer and a DiMera insider. If she chooses to reveal what's on that card, it could unravel every lie EJ is weaving. But if she keeps it hidden, why? This discovery could turn Belle into a central figure in the unraveling of the DiMera family's darkest secrets. With Johnny's future hanging by a thread, and EJ pulling strings behind closed doors, the truth is a ticking time bomb. The question is, who will detonate it first? While some secrets in Salem are loud and explosive, others whisper in the shadows, waiting for just the right moment to blow up someone's entire world. And that's exactly what's brewing between Stephanie Johnson, Alex Kuriakis, and Kate Roberts Brady. It starts innocently enough. A casual chat, a passing comment, and then Stephanie says something that she immediately regrets, something about a story, a manuscript, a detail that slips too naturally from her lips. Kate's ears perk up. Her instincts as a seasoned DiMera matriarch and former gossip columnist kick in. She leans in with a knowing smile and asks the one question that makes Stephanie freeze. Wait, are you the author of One Stormy Night? For a brief moment, everything hangs in the air, Stephanie's wide eyes, Alex's stiffening posture, and Kate's suspicious curiosity. It's clear, Stephanie wasn't ready for this question. But Alex, sensing the danger, jumps in to deflect. With smooth confidence, he shrugs and says, "Nah, I just let her read a draft. That's all." A simple lie, a protective cover, but not a very convincing one. Kate doesn't press. She smiles politely, maybe even nods in acceptance. But longtime viewers know, Kate never lets anything slide. She's tucking this moment away, storing it like ammunition. And when the time comes, she won't hesitate to use it. So, what's really going on? If Stephanie did write One Stormy Night, why is she hiding it? Could it be that the novel isn't fiction at all, but rather a thinly veiled confession? Or maybe the book reveals secrets about someone else in Salem, secrets that were never hers to share? This storyline is slow-burning, but it's laced with potential landmines. Lies don't stay buried long in Salem, and Alex's cover-up may have just made things worse. One slip, one leak, one curious reader, and Stephanie's secret could become headline news. As we look across Salem this week, one thing is crystal clear. Every storyline is teetering on the edge of chaos. Johnny is caught in a legal nightmare, and Chanel is spiraling emotionally, torn between love and growing suspicion. Sophia has made a decision that could haunt her for the rest of her life, abandoning her child, all while hiding the truth of her motherhood. EJ is playing a dangerous game with justice, while Belle is holding the key to what could blow that game wide open. And beneath it all, Stephanie is quietly guarding a secret that may be more damaging than even she realizes. But here's what makes this week truly compelling. These aren't just plot twists. They're stories of guilt, of love twisted by lies, of characters pushed to the brink, emotionally, legally, morally. Days of Our Lives is reminding us why we watch, not just for the drama, but for the humanity behind it. For those tiny moments where fear, loyalty, shame, and hope all collide, and no one is sure who they can trust, not even themselves. And as Salem gears up for the 4th of July, with literal fireworks in the sky, we can expect emotional fireworks to explode just as violently below the surface. Will Johnny be exonerated, or sacrificed for someone else's sins? Can Chanel forgive what she can't understand? Will Sophia come back for her baby, or bury the truth forever? And how long can Stephanie keep her story secret before someone else decides to tell it for her? This is the calm before the storm, and you do not want to look away. Alright soap fans, it's your turn. What do you think Johnny is really hiding? Do you believe Chanel's fear is justified, or is she being manipulated by someone darker behind the scenes? And let's talk about Sophia. Could her choice to abandon her child be part of a bigger mystery? As for Stephanie, do you think her book is fiction or a veiled confession? Let us know in the comments below. We read everything, and your theories might just be right on the money. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next twist in Salem's story. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and remember, in days of our lives, nothing is ever as it seems.